From the beginning, the public was given evidence as to why the biological parents were ruled out as suspects. They weren't in the vicinity of Kendall on the day that William went missing. Check. The biological mother had shopping dockets and ATM receipts proving where she was. Check. The biological father was at McDonald's, which could easily be proven. Check. The biological mother's phone call to the biological father easily investigated. Check. So by means of elimination, it becomes obvious that there is enough proof to rule out the biological parents as being direct suspects. But in contrast, the foster parents were also ruled out very early in the case as not being suspects in William Tyrrell's disappearance, and yet no evidence has ever been forthcoming as to why they were ruled out. How can you rule out anyone that was present when William went missing when you have no evidence about what may have happened to William? If the suspects can prove they weren't there, then they can be ruled out. But other than that, you can't just claim someone isn't responsible without any evidence to prove it. It is proven that they were in the same area. They were the last people to see William. What do the police know that we don't that could eliminate the foster parents as suspects? And why isn't this evidence being brought forth? Mr. Spedding supplied a cafe receipt, and he and his wife were witnessed at the school where they claimed to be that morning. After a thorough check of the evidence, he too could be eliminated. Mr. Savage, the 75-year-old neighbour that lives across the road from where William went missing, has been questioned extensively as to his whereabouts on the morning of 12th of September 2014. His story will be checked and rechecked again to pick up even the slightest inconsistency in his claims, and then they will be checked and rechecked again. This is a normal procedure in any investigation to finally get to the facts, and yet in this case it almost appears as if the foster parents haven't had to prove anything. Many people are questioning why their treatment has been so favourable and different to all other suspects' treatment. We are given the reason why the biological parents are no longer suspects in William's disappearance. We are given the reason why Mr. Spedding is no longer a suspect and the reason why Mr. Savage is still being questioned, and yet we have never had it explained what evidence has been forthcoming to eliminate the foster parents. All we get told is that they are loving foster parents that are bringing up William and his sister in a loving environment. As much as this may be so, it can't be known by any investigator or journalist with any certainty to be true. It is merely a claim, and claims are not evidence. So where is the evidence to prove once and for all why the foster parents are eliminated as being suspects in William's disappearance and why so early in the case? Where is the proof that created such certainty? An answer to this question may shed some light as to why so many of the foster parents' contradictions are being overlooked. Thank you.